India, get ready. ISRO is coming with Chandrayaan-4. Some points that you must remember. That this project will see light of the day, or should I say light at the moon, in 2028. So there are about 3 more years to go, but it's understandable because the kind of planning, precision that it needs years of hard work. Now Chandrayaan-4 will be slightly different from the previous projects. Chandrayaan-1, India's first mission to the moon, was launched successfully on 22nd October 2008 from Sriharikota as an orbiter impactor. It was considered as a partial success. Chandrayaan-2 in 2019 includes soft landers, rovers, but was not the kind of success that Indian Space Research Organisation had expected. But our scientists returned more determined and ensured success with Chandrayaan-3 in 2023, and that was about in situ sampling, basically making India so proud on the space stage. So now India will be launching the Chandrayaan-4 mission by 2028, and that will be to bring back samples of the moon rocks to the Earth for further research. This was revealed by Science and Technology Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh. Let's listen in now to what the ISRO chairperson said recently.
Chandrayaan-4 வந்து நிலாவுல தரையிறங்கி அங்கிருந்து சாம்பிள் எடுத்து திருப்பி கொண்டு வரக்கூடிய ஒரு மிஷன் ஆகும். Chandrayaan-3 சாட்டலைட்ல வெயிட் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கிட்டத்தட்ட 4000 கிலோ. Chandrayaan-4 9200 கிலோகிராம். அப்போ அதை வந்து 2 ராக்கெட்ல கொண்டு போய் மேலே டாக் பண்ணி ரெண்டாவது போய் சாம்பிள் எடுத்து கொண்டு வந்து ஆராய்ச்சி செய்ய போறோம். அது 2028ல நடைபெறும். இப்போ வந்து அதுக்குள்ள எல்லா ஆராய்ச்சிகளும் அதுக்குள்ள ஃபேப்ரிகேஷன் எல்லாம் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு.
As far as the mission is concerned, ISRO has planned to launch 5 modules that will be launched in 2 separate launches. Why is that being done? The Chandrayaan-3 mission weighed 4,000 kilograms. The 4th mission weighs a whopping 9,200 kilograms, and therefore there will be 2 separate launches with regard to the heavy payload. These 2 modules, when launched, will go in space, attempting the in-space docking. Remember the SPADIX satellite launch? We covered that in one of our Homeland episodes too. The space docking capabilities of the ISRO were tested back then, and that has laid the groundwork for the upcoming Chandrayaan Mission 4. The complex nature of the mission, which requires it to be completely assembled in space, is a difficult task and will be a challenge for ISRO scientists. Mission modules are stacked together, assembled in the space itself, and that allows India to overcome payload limitations. The first module will cover the ascender and descender modules. The second will carry propulsion, transfer and re-entry modules. These 2 will then dock in space, and then, of course, integrating into one single spacecraft. Then the descender module will attempt a controlled landing on the lunar surface, collecting at least 2 to 3 kilograms of lunar soil, and will also then perform drilling with the help of a robotic arm. It just sounds incredible, remember, and this is the planning that our scientists are doing right now. Sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. But that's, remember, the impact of how India consistently is indulging and taking up all these challenges with a vision in mind. The collected samples will then be securely stored in the ascender module, and then the spacecraft will begin its journey back home to Earth, discarding any unnecessary parts in outer space. And this, remember, is not just about India. This will help research with regard to the world over. The chairperson of ISRO, V. Narayanan, also highlighting ISRO's stride in gender inclusivity, emphasizing equal opportunities for women scientists. Indian women, remember, are no stranger to space and science. They've played already a pivotal role in missions like the Chandrayaan and the Mars Orbiter mission. So I definitely hope to see many more women scientists with their merit adding to these missions. Also remember that compared to other countries' budget, ISRO's missions remain to be cost-effective space research and yet beneficial for mankind. Wishing the best to all our scientists at the ISRO, because it's not just about Indians. It's going to be the world watching and gaining inspiration from Indian Space Research Organization's efforts. Thank you for watching.